Hi everyone, so today I'm doing a highly requested video and that is the review on the Rimmel Match Perfection foundation. I talked about this in my haul recently and a lot of you guys said that you wanted to see a review on this because in that haul I was telling you guys how much I love it and that it's a really great foundation, and I don't know why I haven't seen it before because it's just a really great find. So yeah, if you want to see what I think about it, then keep watching. So I'm going to start off with the packaging. It comes in a lovely glass bottle with just a blue cap, and it's pretty much the same packaging as I think it's the 26-hour foundation, the long-lasting one, and that one just has a red cap and this is just the blue one. And I really don't know why I haven't seen it before because I think I've tried pretty much all Rimmel foundations except for maybe the matte one, and I love them all, so I don't know how that happened. But yeah, anyway, it comes in this glass bottle which I think is really pretty, really simple, and it has 30ml in it, so it's just the classic kind of foundation size, and this was around £7 or £8 depending obviously on the store, which I think is a really good price for the quality. I think it's really good value for money. So it also comes with a pump which is dirty as you can see because I've been using it, and I think it's really handy. Rimmel definitely have got the packaging right. It's really simple, it's really clean, and it's easy to use. You can really control how much product you get out. I find that I need probably 2 pumps to cover all of my face, which is a bit much. Usually I need 1 pump, but because this is a really runny liquid foundation, which I'm going to talk about later, that is why I kind of end up needing 2 pumps. So the texture, like I said, is a really runny liquidy foundation. I find that the coverage that this gives is medium, but it's easily buildable to full. So with 1 pump you'll probably get a light to medium, and then 2 pumps you can definitely get a full coverage foundation, which I think is really good because the texture is really light, it's really kind of breathable, and you don't feel it on the skin. It doesn't go cakey even if you do apply 2 layers, but you still get the coverage, which I think is great. It's a really nice combination, and I definitely do think they got the formula right. So I have this in the colour 103 True Ivory, and this is, I think it's a lighter colour than I usually go for in Rimmel foundations. I don't know why I picked it up, but I think it was the most yellow toned foundation. I think that's why I picked it up, and to be honest, out of all the Rimmel foundations that I've tried, this is probably the one and the colour that matches me the best. The Wake Me Up is a bit annoying because it's a bit pink toned. I do find that normally with Rimmel foundations, all of them, most of the colours are pink toned, which is a bit annoying because my skin, if you watch my videos, you'll know that I'm very yellow toned, so I'm always on the lookout for that perfect yellow based foundation. So this is probably the most yellow of all the foundations from Rimmel that I've tried, which is why I think it's a good match, and I think it's the second to lightest. I'm not sure, but it's definitely one of the lighter colours. I find that this gives, I would say, a natural to matte finish, mostly matte, but if you do have oily skin then it's probably going to look a bit more dewy and natural. But because of that matte finish, it does last all day. With powder it's going to be super long lasting, but even with that, if you have normal to dry skin, it's going to be a really long lasting foundation. So for that reason I think it's great for every day, for work. You don't need to worry about it sliding down your face or going patchy or anything like that, which I think it's great. It's a good everyday foundation for the price as well. I think it's worth it, and definitely give it a go if you are looking for an everyday foundation. I would say it's suitable for all skin types, even for super oily, maybe not for super dry, just because it does have a little bit of a matte finish, so I can imagine it's going to cling to any dry patches. Even though my skin is combination and I do get the odd dry patch on my face, especially on my cheeks, this didn't cling to it, it didn't emphasize it. So I mean, only if your skin is crazy dry, like if it's flaky all over, then probably this is not going to be the best foundation for you, but for all other skin types I think it's going to be perfect. I also don't think, if you have sensitive skin and red skin, I also don't find you having any problems with this as well. Obviously do a patch test before in case you completely break out and have an allergic reaction, but honestly, I don't think you're going to have any problems. I think with all Rimmel foundations, the formulas are quite light and breathable, and it's obviously not mineral makeup, but I don't think it can cause any sort of allergic reaction or sensitivity unless you do have an allergy to like a specific ingredient. I don't think you'll have any problems. It doesn't have a very offensive scent. I would say it's a bit fruity, a bit like paint, a little bit like the Revlon Colour Stay, but it's really light, it's not offensive at all, and it doesn't really linger on the skin, so you're not going to be smelling it all day. So that's also really good. So this also has SPF 18, which is great now for the summertime. It's not too high that it's going to give you like a flashback in a photo if you are taking photos, but it's also a nice kind of protection for every day, so I think it's a nice SPF to have. What do they also say on the packaging? So it's light perfecting radiance foundation. I wouldn't say it's radiance just because it is that kind of matte finish, but I suppose if you do have oily skin, then it is going to be that perfect, dewy, natural looking radiance foundation. It is light perfecting, and I also find this to be quite a good match. It does blend into the skin quite well. Obviously the colour has to be kind of close to your skin tone, but I still think it's a good kind of colour matching one. So I've tried applying this using many different methods. I think my favourite would probably be like a flat dense brush, just because I like that medium to full coverage, and that brush does give me that, but it's also good to use it just with a classic foundation brush. I think it gives a really kind of nice luminous effect with your fingers. If you want to get a lighter coverage as well, it's kind of multi-purpose. You can use anything you want and you still get a really nice kind of flawless finish. And yeah, that's it for my review. I would definitely recommend it to anyone for the price and the quality and the finish and the lasting power. I definitely do think it's a really good foundation. I don't know why I haven't seen it before, because I think now it's probably one of my favourite drugstore foundations. I love it and I just like to use it for every day. It's a really great one. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know if you have any more questions in the comments below. If you have this foundation yourself, let me know what you think about it, what colour you have. Also leave a video response if you want to, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!